Germany's pension reform, a political powder keg threatening Merz's leadership? Published on the 16th of November 2025, 22:13 GMT+1 updated 11 p.m. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz finds himself in a precarious position as he champions the government's controversial pension reform package, sparking a heated debate within his own party. But here's where it gets controversial. Merz's stance directly contradicts the Junge Union, the youth wing of his CDU party, who vehemently oppose the legislation. This internal rift raises a crucial question. Could this pension standoff jeopardize Merz's government? At the Junge Union's Germany Day in Rust, Baden-Württemberg, Merz boldly declared, "I will vote in favor of this pension package with a clear conscience when it comes before the Bundestag." He framed the reform as a necessary first step towards a broader discussion on reshaping the welfare state, emphasizing the urgency of overhauling the pension system within the current legislative term, a point already agreed upon within the governing coalition. And this is the part most people miss. Merz's speech wasn't just about pensions, it was a strategic move to distance himself from the far-right AfD. He emphatically stated, "There will be no cooperation of any kind with the AfD. We are worlds apart from this party. We share nothing in common." This strong stance, while appealing to moderates, might alienate those within his party who lean towards more conservative policies. The Junge Union's opposition stems from the perceived financial burden of the reform. They argue that Labor Minister Bärbel Bas's draft would incur an additional €120 billion in costs between 2032 and 2040, exceeding the agreed-upon limits in the coalition agreement. Their initial agreement only extended to stabilizing pension levels until 2031. The Junge Union had hoped Merz would renegotiate the package, a hope dashed by his unequivocal rejection in Rust. The tension escalated when Johannes Winkel, leader of the Junge Union, reminded Merz of the youth wing's pivotal role in his rise to power, both as CDU chairman and federal chancellor. This subtle threat underscores the potential consequences of alienating a key constituency. Merz, however, urged delegates to engage in constructive dialogue, cautioning against simply pointing out flaws. He rejected a race to the bottom on pension levels, arguing that such an approach would be electorally disastrous. Kevin Neuesdors, state chairman of the Junge Union in North Rhine-Westphalia, appealed to Merz's sense of loyalty, reminding him of the Junge Union's unwavering support throughout his career. He implored Merz to reciprocate this loyalty by standing with them on this issue. The rift extends beyond the Junge Union. Another delegate called on Merz to assert his authority over Vice-Chancellor Lars Klingbeil, who had confirmed at an SPD conference that the pension package would remain unchanged. Pascal Reddig, chairman of the Junge Group in the Bundestag, reaffirmed their unwavering opposition, stating, "We will stand firm on this issue." His words were met with a standing ovation, highlighting the depth of sentiment within the younger generation of CDU as CSU MPs. What began as a disagreement between young CDU CSU MPs and SPD Social Affairs Minister Bärbel Bas has now escalated into a full-blown confrontation with the Chancellor himself. The Junge Union can count on support from other socially-minded groups within the CDU as CSU parliamentary group, making it increasingly difficult for Merz to secure a majority for the pension package. This impasse threatens to plunge the government into a full-blown crisis. Is Merz's government on the brink of collapse due to this pension standoff? Can he bridge the divide within his party, or will this internal conflict prove insurmountable? The coming weeks will be crucial in determining the future of German pension reform and the stability of Merz's leadership. What do you think? Is the Junge Union justified in their opposition, or should Merz prioritize party unity over their concerns?